The BJP has only changed the names. All the schemes were, if you go in depth, you will come to know the origin would have been from the Congress party. Like the rural electrification. It was launched by the Congress party. Everybody knows about it. The name of Rajiv Gandhi, it was Rajiv Gandhi Gramin Rural Electrification. But they changed it into Deen Dayal Upadhyaya. Today we had a felicitation program for the newly elected members for the Jilla Parishad and Gram Panchayats. And also, we have elaborately discussed and explained to them about the newly enacted BPG Ramdev Act by sidelining our national father Mahatma Gandhi's name from the MGNREGA, how it is going to affect the rural economy and how it is going to centralize the powers, hijack the powers from the village panchayat to central government. As you all know, MGNREGA, it was launched in the year 2005 and inaugurated on 2006 in Andhra Pradesh. The purpose of this act was to empower the rural women and also to empower the Gram Panchayats. The dream of Mahatma Gandhiji was, you all know, Gram Swaraj. So to implement the Gram Swaraj and also to enhance the rural economy and give a guarantee to the employment to the rural people, particularly women, Congress party has launched this MGNREGA scheme. The speciality of that scheme was a statutory guarantee was given to the rural people. If anybody was denied a job, that person can apply to the district collector. Within 15 days, the government, the district collector has to give a job to that person. That guarantee, statutory guarantee was there in MGNREGA scheme, which was given by the Congress party. Nobody can, according to their whims and fancy, allot to the job work. Normally, if someone in the village, if he in the village sarpanch or administrative people, if they doesn't like the person, they want to take a revenge or vengeance on that, they can deny the job. But on MGNREGA scheme, according to MGNREGA, they cannot deny. If they are not provided a job within 15 days, unemployment allowance has to be given to the concerned person. So that is the security, safety for the crores and crores of the rural village people. That is a right, birthright. This job was not dependent on the government. It is a birthright of an individual. That self-respect the Congress party has given to crores and crores of the people of this country. When the scheme was implemented itself, then Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi strongly criticized, was totally against this scheme. His concern was all along in his political career how to strengthen a few handful of corporators. Whatever projects he used to bring, he brought everything behind the screen. If you go in depth, that will be the benefit for some handful of corporators. But Congress party always thinks about the rural village people and downtrodden people, SC, ST, minorities, the backward community people. Whether it is a land reforms, whether it is a nationalization of banks, whether it is a 𝐈𝐍-𝐂𝐇 scheme or 20-point programs, whether it is a right to information, right to education, like that, right to food, on that only this is a right to work. So Congress party has brought it and given a safety to the rural village people, and by giving them 100 days guaranteed work, the people, crores of the people could able to sustain with their self-reliant things. When the money was given to the rural people, it in rotation, it has helped for the rural economy. It has enhanced the rural economy. Today, now that time, the panchayats can decide what type of work has to be carried out. If the panchayat needs to construct a water tank, they could able to do it. If they want, if the people ask, please lay the road, the panchayat could able to immediately lay the road. If they want to clean the water tanks or the pond, immediately the panchayat, there itself they could able to do it. But today, the work has to be decided by the central government. Think over. In a remote village, what the people want, how the people sitting in Delhi can decide. How many village people could able to reach to the Delhi corridor, power corridor? Now they will decide to which village we have to allot the fund, which panchayat we have to allot the fund. And the more important thing is, that time in MGNREGA, the entire financial burden was taken by the central government. The accountability was fixed to the state government on the unemployment allowance. If the local panchayats are saying, if they are not given a job to an individual, then that unemployment allowance, the state government has to bear it. So naturally, no state government will come forward for that. It is from their exchequer. So 100% they will ensure it. 100 days, the guaranteed job should be given to the rural village people. But today it is not there. 60-40. In Northeast, 90-10. There is no unemployed allowance. And the power was earlier decentralized. Panchayats were empowered. Rural people were empowered. Even the self-respect of an employee was given more of this thing, and they were also empowered. Today they have taken the entire power and it was totally centralized to the hands of Prime Minister. Now they will decide. So this will not give a 125 days. It is to convince the people, to divert their motive. But how can they give a 125 days? Earlier it was demand driven. Today it is not like that. Today it is totally dependent on how much the money it is coming, according to that. Which is state, because already state government has financial problems. Many of the state government is under debt. And the scheme is a central government scheme. How the state government will fund for these schemes? So this is the first step of destroying the MGNREGA scheme. So this is the reason Congress party is opposing the nationwide. We can understand BJP is not in favor of Mahatma Gandhi, because none of their ancestors were part of the freedom movement. They have borrowed from Congress only to show to the people. They have taken Sardar Patel's name only, they are using it. Sardar Patel is not from there. He is our Congress leader. He is the man who banned RSS when he was a home minister. So they don't like Mahatma Gandhi. We know very well, because the earlier days they used to criticize. Even they never hoisted the national flag. RSS office started hoisting the national flag only later stages. So all along they were criticizing only Mahatma Gandhi earlier days. So with all the grudges in their mind, and also to totally to centralize the powers and defund the panchayats, these people are brought this act. That's the reason Congress party is opposing. So we, Congress party working committee has decided to go a month-long agitations all over the country, from the block level, even to house-to-house contact programs. So that program, one by one, already in state of Arunachal, we had PCC president has already started moving around in the east Arunachal areas, and now after 5-6 days, then he starting to move around in the western part of the Arunachal Pradesh. So we will complete the entire agitation program in all over the blocks. Right? Then we will, in the meantime, we will have a house-to-house contact program also. We will give them, explain to them. We have already printed pamphlets narrating about how it is this BPG Ramji program will affect the self-respect of a village, rural village people, and also total how it is going to defund the functions of panchayats. So, and also it will, how it is going to paralyze the rural economy. So with all these things, we have given a total narrative. They have prepared. So with that, we are going forward. And when Congress left the power in 2014, already more than 90% of the rural villages have been electrified. We left out only a few thousands. And after that, it was a continuous process. After finishing that, now Narendra Modi is claiming our government has achieved zero, this thing like that. No village is left out without electrification, like that. Like that 𝐂𝐍-𝐂𝐂 scheme. If you go in depth, the history back behind, it is the Congress party's idea. But Nehruji started in 1950s, first in state of Orissa and Bhubaneswar for the workers. Then Indiraji started it as a 𝐂𝐍-𝐂𝐂 scheme for the SC/ST people. And later it was continued from the, then Rajivji's period, it was continued for the backward community people also. So it was an ongoing scheme. It was implemented by the Congress party. Now what is that? Prime Minister 𝐂𝐍-𝐂𝐂 scheme, as if Modi everywhere telling, yes, I am giving a house. We have not marketed, but the scheme was implemented by the Congress. It is a brainchild of Congress. Like that, employment, this thing. For youngsters, for a job opportunity. Congress party started giving a loan to them. Self-employment, this thing, to encourage them to, instead of seeking a job, making them an entrepreneur. It is a Congress party started the programs. Like that, Amrit scheme now. It was earlier, in the name of Jawahar, this thing, we have Jawaharlal Nehru's name, that's JNR scheme was there. It was implemented in the Congress period itself. It was an ongoing process, but they changed the name from there to Amrit, like that. So everything, the foundation laid by the Congress party. Only thing, maybe BJP is the same, but by the same, making Ambani, Adani, the world richest, this thing. That is their, the credit has to be given to them.
Any other questions?
Yes, so last question. What message do you want to give the job card holders? State that job card holders.
Job card owners about NREGA scheme, MGNREGA. Yeah, that's what I was telling now. See, now anybody can go to the panchayats and they can get a job card. 100 days is a guaranteed. Panchayat ward member, if somebody is left out, if he or she approaches the Gram Panchayat member, automatically that person can be able to get a job card. And the work also. Particular village, if they want any work, they can immediately implement that work through this MGNREGA schemes. But now it is not like that. Everything depended on Delhi. The total power from the village panchayat, Gram Panchayat, was hijacked by Narendra Modi. So it will definitely distract the development of the villages. The village people only knows what is their need. They could see water tank or road or drainage, whatever they think, they only know very well. Now a person sitting in Delhi is deciding what you should know. This is like what already BJP government forcing the people to, they are only dictating terms, what you should eat, what dress you should wear, what language you should speak, what religion you have to follow. On that, now, what development in your village has to be taken, it will, I myself will decide. You have no right. So it is an indirectly taken away the freedom of the people, of 130 crores of the people. There only Congress party is opposing it.